everyone, it's your girl Tahirah Ahshah. Welcome back to my channel. Today is March 31st, 2021. So we are one day away from entering the new quarter for year 2021. So I thought today would be the perfect day to go ahead and record a video of myself preparing for the new quarter using my planner. If you are someone who struggles with planning, scheduling, prioritizing tasks so that they reflect the major goals, this is definitely a video for you. Again, I just want to go ahead and jump right on in. If you like the video, If you have any questions or just any tips for me as we go through the video, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And yes, let's just go ahead and get started. So this is my A5 agenda from Paper Standards. And as you can see, I have my tabs. Let me see, hold on so I can show you. So, and as you can see, I have my tabs identified by the year, the month, the week, the day, budgets, lists, and then I have major projects in the back. So I always start off with looking at my yearly goals and just reflecting on them first before I move on to the months, the weekly, and the daily inserts. So as you can see, this yearly inserts and quarterly reviews come from, I believe it's Infinite Lotus. So as you can see, I have all of my top goals on this page, my bucket list, and then I have my quarterly review. I've already gone ahead and written out my quarterly review for January through March. I listed some accomplishments and some improvements for the upcoming quarter. So I've already done that. So what I like to do is make sure that my monthly goals and my monthly task and weekly and daily task always are geared towards accomplishing these top goals that I listed for the beginning of the year. So now we come to the monthly section where I am going to just start off by listing my top priorities, some important due dates, and just overall important dates. In this section, I would recommend that you would list any important dates, any important due dates or assignments. If you are in school and using this for like an academic planner, you can list important events, but any major dates should be reflected on your monthly calendar. So now I am going to start off with my due dates and my important dates. So this is pretty much all that I'm going to do for my monthly insert. Well, this first page of my monthly insert. This is all that I'm going to do. And then, of course, as important, dates arise or important meetings or anything come about, I will add this as I go throughout the month. But then I love it on the back of this section. Well, on the back of this insert, it has a bucket list. So what I use for this list is pretty much just a running to-do list for the entire month. So these are just a few of my tasks for the month of April. So as you can see, in the beginning of the year, one of my goals was to gain 1,000 Instagram followers. So like I said, your tasks for your month should always reflect the overall goals for the year. So if your goal is to have 300 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year, then you know that you need to get a certain amount of subscribers each month. So my subscriber goal for this month is 25 YouTube subscribers, and my follower goal for this month is to gain 150 Instagram followers on my business page. So if you are already haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And follow me on my business page. It is linked in the description box below. So then we're coming on to the weekly section. So as you can see in the weeks, I've already started the week from March 29th through April 4th. I started this week on Sunday. So for the next week, what I am going to do, just so I can show you guys how I plan out my week, I'm going to go ahead and take some of those tasks from my monthly to-do list and add those on. So prioritize this bucket list and then add it onto your weekly to-do list, if that makes sense. So prioritize this list and then add it for your weekly to-do list. Now don't add all of your tasks from your monthly to this, just the main important ones, like the super important ones that you need to get done first, and then so on and so on for the following weeks. I'm not going to go through with this week's because I'm not quite there yet. I'm going to try to see what I get done for this week first and then go into next week's to-do list. But so then after you plan your weekly overview, then you would go to your daily spread. So I can go ahead and plan that. Now, I'm not going to enter the rest of my schedule because that could fluctuate. So I kind of like to wait until the morning to get an idea of, where my head is at and what's on my to-do list for the day before I go ahead and enter my daily schedule. Yeah, and my priorities, I will go ahead and list those tomorrow morning as well, because again, that's based on my headspace and my top tasks for that day. And because I have not listed my entire to-do list yet, I don't want to go ahead and enter my priorities at this moment. So that will pretty much be it. And then I will move on to the budget section where I have my financial overview. So again, I will also start this tomorrow as well. This financial overview is also from Infinite Lotus. And I feel that because April is the beginning of the quarter, it was perfect to start this financial overview tracker at the beginning of the quarter. So all of my inserts arrived at the perfect time. So now I can go ahead and I will enter all of my incomes, whether it's business or whether it's, just my regular 9-to-5 job, and then my expenses. So my expenses will definitely probably fill up this whole page. But I love how that it has enough space for both income and expenses if you were to try to combine this with both personal and business, because you don't want to have to, purchase like two separate inserts, one for business and one for personal. I like that it does have that option where you could list several different sources of income and all of your expenses. And then I love that it also has the savings tracker, because that's one of my huge goals, is to save. And I love this because it has the option for you to add notes. And what I'm going to do in this note section is to start my credit tracker. So I'm going to list all of my credit sources. So pretty much just to show you, credit, I'm going to put credit app. So just so you can see it. And I like to take my insert out because I'm right-handed. So credit app, beginning score. So you can put beginning and then end score. So beginning and then end score. Beginning, and I like to use different markers for this. So just doing the credit app, and then the beginning, and then the end score. So this is what I would do. So I would list all of my credit apps right there, and then list all of the beginning score. So on the 1st of each month, I'm going to go ahead and list that beginning score. And then on the 31st or the 30th, whatever the last day of that month is, I'm going to enter that end score there. And then so that end score should also be the beginning score on the next month, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I love how it has a lot of space for me to keep track of those things. Yeah, just moving forward. And then all of my lists. So I have a running list of all of my things. So I have my at-home list, which is my work from home list. And then I have my office list, which is my what I need to do on those days that I go inside of the office. Then I have my shopping list for groceries, and then my shopping list for like other things, like whether it's clothes or toiletries or whatever. That's my shopping list for that. And then any other lists that arrive, I will go ahead and just make a heading for that list and then check those lists as they go off. So yes, that's pretty much how I plan my quarter. I highly recommend that you guys come up with some type of planning technique or organizational strategy that you use for your day-to-day, and especially coming into the new quarter. It's going to be a great year if you plan it so. But thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope that it helped you. Don't forget to leave any comments or suggestions in the comment box below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to head over to all of my social media platforms and engage with me. See ya.